Hello again and welcome back to my channel. And as promised from my video last week, I'm back with these three dipping powders from EC Cosmetics. And as you can see, I'm still rocking the mani that I created last week. I've lost a few rhinestones, but other than that, the dipping powder has worn well and still looks absolutely fabulous. I mean, look at that fabulous sparkle. So I'm going to show you these each individually on these tips. And off we go. So you can see the application was okay, then quite isn't smooth, so I'm just going to finish buffing that one off. And all I'm going to do now is apply the activator once more to each of those. I mean, it was a bit silly doing the white over a white tip, but you can actually see it is nice and pigmented. I mean, obviously my favourite is the holographic silver, but now I've done the activator, I'm going to apply the base coat, the top coat in quick even stripes like so. Wipe the brush before I put it back into the bottle and it leaves it with a gorgeous gel-like finish. Absolutely gorgeous. And my favourite, I just love how the glossiness fetches out that beautiful rainbow. So yeah, good powders to have. Now, one thing I wanted to do with this was just try a little test, and I'm going to use the red one and another tip, but I'm going to be using a regular polish as the base to dip the powder. So I was just curious to see if it actually would work with regular polish. So I'm just going to apply a nice thin layer, an even layer over the tip, and just dip into the powder like you normally would. As you can see, it's covered well, it's nice and smooth. There's no lumps or bumps. It hasn't pushed the polish up. So I'm just going to let that settle into that polish because obviously it takes a bit longer to dry. Okay, I didn't wait too long. That feels pretty dry. Just gently dust off the excess. And I'm going to go for another layer. So again, paint another layer of the clear polish over the powder. And I'm going to wipe my brush before I put it back into my polish bottle. And then dip it for the second time into the powder. Tap off the excess, and again, as you can see, it's covered nicely. There's no lumps or bumps. It hasn't mushed or squashed the polish anywhere. So again, I'm just going to leave that for a bit to settle into that wet polish. Okay, now to finish this off, and say that feels pretty dry. It's not tacky, it's not moving. I'm going to apply the activator the same. I mean, whether this will make an actual difference or not, I'm not sure, but I'm just going to apply the activator and wipe the brush because it does pick up some of the red pigment from the dipping powder. And looking at that, I mean, it seems to have gone on really well. To say, it's nice and smooth. Not quite dry, but as I say, it was just a test to see if this works. As you can see there, I mean, I'm able to buff that smooth and it's not moving or chipping. You can see there, it seems to be working with a regular clear polish, and it's all dry. And to finish it off, I'm just going to apply my regular fast dry top coat. I mean, obviously on the tip, I'm not going to know what the wear is like, but I was just curious to see. Now this is the actual clear polish with the dipping powder versus the EC liquids with the dipping powder. You can see there's a slight difference in coloration. But as I say, I just wanted to do a test to see if you could use a dipping powder with regular polish. I will actually attempt that on my Cindy hand and wear it and see how it wears. And I will update the description in this video regarding on how this goes. But other than that, that's the conclusion of this video, showing you the swatches of these 3 dip powders from EC Cosmetics. All the links will be in the description box below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.